disconnect is sometimes for this offense when moving the ball and then getting into the end zone.
Like some Coach Lee said, we just got to believe in ourselves. We can't be surprised when we make good plays. We got to be confident. We got to go out there expecting to do that. Like you said, whenever things are going well, we're rolling. We're doing really well, moving the ball, putting up some numbers and yards. But we got to expect that. We can't be surprised.
Trey?
Austin, this is now 2 games where you guys make a huge comeback in the fourth quarter. What is it? What do you think it is that kind of changes, that clicks for this offense to where is it urgency?
First, I would like to say that there's no quitting this team. I think that's been evident. We're not going to fold. We're not going to just try to let them run away and blow us out. We're going to fight for every last second, every last yard, whatever we can do. And like I said, something we just got to believe in ourselves. Something Coach Lee said, and I think it really sounded with me and the team. And we got to go out there, expect to make the plays, and in pressure situations when we're down, we're going out there and playing loose, playing free. I don't know if that's what it is, but we got to find a way, to emulate that, in the first half.
Steve?
Austin, you mentioned kind of marching up down the field between the 20s, but it's kind of consistently been an issue in the red zone, this year. What are you seeing that maybe is keeping this team out of the end zone?
For me, I'm just that's something I think as a team, as an offense, we got to come together and just look at for sure. I'm not quite sure, honestly, why we're not finishing. I think that's something we definitely got to work on. Like you said, it's a weak spot for us. I think we got to come together, look at the film, see what we can do, and try to finish it.
Austin, the team ran the ball today with more success than they have so far this year. How much does that help open up the passing game, and did you notice a difference in that today?
Oh, yeah, it's huge. When Woody and Dylan, when they can run it, they're getting 7 yards carry, whatever that is, in the moving piles. That's awesome for us. It opens it up. It just kind of expands it for us for sure. Get the credit up front. I thought they did well today. They played hard.
Danny?
Austin, just talk about the production that Mikhail Polk's having in this offense. Looks like he's getting better every week. Just talk about his progress.
Yeah, he's a great receiver. He came in, you can already tell from the jump. He's just athletic. He's savvy. He plays like a vet. Like he's been around a while. He's got a really good feel for the offense. And he's just a great receiver. He's a good guy in the locker room, on and off the field. And you see him progress week by week. I know he's going to keep on getting balls.
Right?
Austin, 2 tough losses, but this league's really unforgiving. You got 2 top 10 teams coming up on the schedule. What do you think is the focus for this offense and for this team over the next couple of weeks to try to right some of the wrongs that y'all have had so far?
I think we've seen a lot of progress, especially from last year to this year. We're moving the ball, we're putting up some better numbers. I think we just got to kind of look at, obviously, give it an objective look at the bad and the good, but we got to see what we're doing. Our potential is definitely there. When we're rolling, we can see that. But we just got to find a way to kind of just focus on that and just try to do that more. Start hot. Come out, score the first drive. At least put a field goal, whatever it is on the board. Just kind of have that mindset, that focus, and kind of expect success.
Steve?
Austin, you guys had the punt return set up with you and Jaden back, and there's the leaping call there, and that seemed to be a really huge play in the ball game. Kind of what you see going through that play, and kind of what was the mindset on the sidelines after that?
Honestly, I was just kind of looking at the punter. I didn't get a chance to really see that. It's just kind of 40 yards back, whatever. But it's a tough penalty. Obviously, giving the ball back, but it would have been a really good opportunity for us. But there's still time on the clock. It wasn't game deciding. We could have shook back from it.
Tara?
Where is the offense going to look forward to into the Texas A&M weekend to improve on the most?
I think, honestly, I'd hate to say the same thing, but Coach Leach just said we got to be more consistent. We got to expect success. Every drive we got to come out hot. We got to start. First half definitely. I think that's a point we need to focus on for sure. You pick it up in the second half, look good. Put up some numbers fourth quarter, but we got to do that in the first quarter. Just kind of do 60 minutes. Be consistent.
Second straight week with a first drive turnover. Just how kind of deflating is that for the offense when you get yardage and then have that kind of setback immediately?
It's tough. It's adversity in a game. It's obviously not how you want to start, and it's something you just got to come together as a team. And we still got a whole game left. We got to shake back. Defense did a good job for us to help us out a lot. Obviously it sucks. But it's just something you got to rally together as a team. You got a whole game left.
That last drive there, kind of like a 2-minute drill type deal, lasted a little over 3 minutes. Would you guys have liked to kind of cut that a little shorter, or what's going through your head during that?
Honestly, I think we're pretty fine where we're at. If we get the onside kick, we had plenty of time left to make something happen. So I was pretty good with how Coach Leach and Willie operated that.
Well, last one, Trey.
Austin, compared to what the success you guys had with LSU last year, I guess defensively, how much of a different look were they giving y'all, particularly with, taking away the deep ball?
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're just playing a lot more zone. Last year they manned it, and their first 3 games this year they played a ton of man. And it's kind of what they are, they're a man team, playing like 1 high. But they come out here, played some zone, and it's nothing different. We've seen that, for every game. So it's nothing different to us. And that switched up a little bit, but I still think we have some success and definitely some bright spots for us.
Thanks, Austin.
Jet, one of the key moments in the ball game, the leaping penalty there, right there. I mean, you guys, if we'd gotten a stop, offense is getting back into it. What does it do you guys as a defense when you feel like you're off the field? You got to go right back out there.
Yeah, well, Coach Leach always says it, and the whole coaching staff is just play the next play. That play's over. Wish it wouldn't happen, but you got to control what you can control, and the only thing we can control at that moment is the next play. And so just come out and fight our best on the next play.
Yeah.
Jet, you guys had a few big plays given up on defense, but overall respectable numbers. How did you feel about the defensive performance today?
Yeah, I think Coach Arnett said it last week. We always want to pitch a shutout. That's very hard to do in today's game, but our goal is, no points given up. If they don't score, they can't win. And so we have a lot to improve on this week, and, just get ready for next week and improve on a lot of things.
Roddy?
Hey, Jet, I mean, you talked about that and being perfect, but there's been, 2 or 3 plays a game. It seems like you are so solid for 4 quarters and 2 or 3 plays a game where you have a big, I guess, breakdown in coverage or something like that. Obviously, you haven't seen the film on this game, but what do you think's going into that in the first few games with some of those big plays that have happened?
Yeah, we just got to do our best and eliminate those explosive plays. Like you said, I feel like we're pretty solid, and then here and there we'll give up an explosive or something. So just, being sound, knowing what to do and how to do it, and just do your job. Don't worry about trying to do too much, and just try to eliminate those explosive plays. And I think that'll take us to the next level of defense. So.
Trey?
Jet, I know 2 tough weeks in a row, I guess. How do y'all make sure that the mood of the team isn't too deflated, considering how these last 2 weeks have been?
Yeah, like I said earlier, you just got to control what you can control. Keep the morale up and know that we have another opportunity next Saturday against a very good team. And so we'll learn from this game. Like you said, we'll watch the film, try to get better, look at the little things and really improve, and because we have another opportunity.
Yeah.
Joe, with the way your offense performed in the fourth quarter, is it frustrating at all when they have some of those drives that don't turn into points earlier in the game?
No, just, we have a good offense. Love those guys, and they do their best. We do our best. They go down. We try to pick them up. We don't do so great, give up touchdowns and stuff. They pick us up. And so, I keep saying it, and just control what we can control and play the next play, and just do your job and try to be the best player you can be on each and every play.
Roddy?
Jet really took advantage of the opportunity you got a couple of games ago, and last 3 weeks you've been among the leaders in tackles. What was the biggest thing you think for you that clicked that's allowed you to become one of the team's leaders in tackles and get more reps every game?
Personally, just confidence thing, just being out there and believing in myself, and just trying to be best player I can be. Credit to all the 10 other guys around me doing their job, and the front for clearing things up for us linebackers so we can get tackles and stuff, and just thankful for the coaching staff to give me an opportunity. So I'm gonna go as hard as I can all the time because I've been given an opportunity. So.
When you have a player like Forbes go down like that and get carted off, I mean, how hard is it kind of emotionally to bounce back from that, and whatever his future holds this season, how do you guys kind of just carry on, losing a player like that? Yeah,
we hate it for Forbes. Hopefully he's great. Coaches said all the time, next man up mentality, and so we believe in the next guy coming in, and he's just going to do his job and play as hard as he can possibly play.
Mackay, you guys moved it well between the 20s. Got a little bogged down there in the red zone. What did you see? 'Cause it's been kind of consistent. You guys kind of struggled in the red zone. What are you seeing from the offense in there?
Just, we just got to do better in practice, just execute more and just believe in ourselves and just make routine plays. I wouldn't say there's anything complex that needs to happen. We just, need to execute. That's it.
Mekhi, similar to that, in 3 of y'all's 4 games, y'all been down in the fourth quarter, and it just seems like the offense is more explosive, it has more of a sense of urgency, and y'all are able to really get a flow going. What's the difference in your mind, what you see in the first, 3 quarters and what you see in the fourth quarter, maybe when you're down a game?
I don't know. That's really a tough answer. I feel like I don't feel like it's a difference out there when we're on the field. It's just when we're down, like any other team, they would play good when they're down, trying to come back. So I feel like I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
Coach Leach kind of echoed what you just said in terms of just maybe not having that expectation to score when you guys get down there. I mean, why do you think that's been to this case where you guys don't have that mentality to take that next step right now?
Like I said earlier, we just gotta, just get back in our bag. Just keep practicing and making routine plays, and I feel like it'll all come together at some point. We just gotta, trust in our abilities and trust what we know how to do. And I feel like it'll all come together soon.
It's kind of, building off of that, Mekhi, how do y'all make sure, or how do you kind of, like, it seems like it's a sense of urgency maybe in the fourth quarter against Louisiana Tech and now LSU where the offense seems to, move the ball, find the end zone. How do y'all kind of turn that fourth quarter into full 4 quarters?
Again, just making routine plays. It's just not overthinking and, just making everything complex. Just simplifying it, meaning that, just doing what we know how to do. That's really it.
Hey, Mekhi, how have you seen Will Rogers through 4 games kind of develop? And after the interception, how do you see him bounce back?
Will's been playing good. He's getting more comfortable every game we're playing. So just keep doing what he's doing. The offense, we'll keep doing what we're doing. The receivers, we just keep doing what we're doing. O-line, everybody, just keep doing what we're doing and help him out.
Mekhi, just take, in the back here, just take us through your touchdown catch at 29-yarder, and what did you see there, and how did that come about?
So that was a play we called a vertical, and the safety was on his right side, which is my left. So I just kind of beat the zone and just, found an open hole in the zone.
Mekhi, I know it's difficult to find positives in a loss, but it does seem like offensive line has really picked it up the last couple of weeks and given Will a little bit longer to find you guys. What are you seeing from those guys, and what's it like in the huddle when you guys know that they're going to have time to execute play?
Yeah, they've been playing really good, especially this game. They play really good. They're just more confident, and they're out there just trying to be dominant and just trying to protect their little brother back there. So. That's it.
Mike Leach said earlier this week that he tried to recruit you to Washington State, and then you recruited Mississippi State to get you here. What did you like about Mississippi State, and what kind of attracted you to this program?
What was the last part that you said?
What you like about Mississippi State? What brought you here?
Just being in the SEC and the air raid offense, is a receiver dream offense to be in. So that's it.
All right, thanks, Mekhi.